Hello YouTube, Brandon from the Gamers Association here, and welcome to the semi-final battle between Joe and the York Yveltals and Ben and the Boston Buizels. Ben is Ventus Zero and Joe is Johnny Craig. Now, I will say, this battle was pretty hyped. It should have been a really good battle. Keyword should have been, because this battle was 12 turns. Like, it was terrible. From the start, it was just terrible. I won't spoil the result just yet. We'll get there soon enough. Um, but let's hop into this. Ben starts with Superior, Joe starts with Conkelder, and I'm sitting here when I'm watching the battle. This play right here, actually, let me just go to the end of turn one. That play right there just really, I wouldn't say sealed Ben's fate for the whole battle, but it just made Ben winning all the more difficult. Because I'm assuming Joe was running Guts, because that knockoff did, oh man, so much damage. But it's Superior is next turn, it's just going to get hit with an Ice Punch. But after that, I was sitting here watching the battle, and the Leaf Storm just doesn't make things better for Ben. Ice Punch takes out the Superior, and at this point, I'm watching the battle, and I'm like, wait a second. This Concounter has knockoff. As Ice Punch for the Superior. Okay, I'm assuming it has Drain Punch and Mach Punch as well. Okay. Now, here's the spreadsheet of everyone's team right now. If you take a look at Ben's team, Chansey, Empoleon, Lucario, Absol, Rhyperior, Aggron, all of those are weak to fighting. Conkeldurr destroys them. Destroys them. But in fact, Conkeldurr literally hits everything. Absolutely everything on Ben's team. Chansey, Drain Punch. Superior, Ice Punch. Arcanine, Conkeldurr gets Sheer Force plus Rock Slide. Empoleon, Drain Punch. Lucario, Drain Punch. Absol, Drain Punch. Rhyperior, Drain Punch. I know Solid Rock plays a part, but it's still going to do at least half. Maybe even over. Aggron, Drain Punch. Pelipper, Thunder Punch. Dusknoir, Knockoff. Floatzel, it gets Thunder Punch. Drain Punch plus Mach Punch will even do it in. And Alakazam, Knockoff will still be doing quite a bit of damage. But Conkeldurr just rips through Ben's team. There's no good way that Ben can handle it. Ben would have to get tons of damage on it, and he would hope that Conkeldurr isn't Guts. But it really looks like it's just not the case for this battle. As you can see, Joe in the chat of the battle said no hacks. He was referring to the paralysis, and he was also referring to last battle. The battle that they had, Joe lost because of freeze hacks. He was frozen, I believe, 7 turns in a row, and that ultimately lost in the battle. His Milotic was frozen. I believe it was Milotic. But that really ended the battle for Joe. So Joe wanted to get some revenge. He wanted to really destroy Ben, and right now we're seeing it. Like, look, Drain Punch does well over half. This is actually a Life Orbed Conkeldurr. It's not even Assault Vest. Life Orb just makes it even more stronger. Now, it could be Iron Fist. It could be Guts. It's obviously not Sheer Force because Life Orb damage. Drain Punch knocking out the Rhyperior. And at this point, I'm thinking, I don't think it'll be a 6-0, but it very much could be. The knockoff will be right now, right? No, he actually gets paralyzed first. So knockoff should be coming this turn. Ben's getting damage on the Conkeldurr. Knockoff one shots. Dusknoir. It at this point it's just the game's. I don't want to say the game is over, but it's basically over. Hydro Pump kills the Conkeldurr. The Conkeldurr did try to Mach Punch. It did not work. Electros comes out as Ben switches to Lucario. Joe predicts that, goes for the flamethrower, does massive damage to the Lucario or Sphere to try to get damage on the Electros, but Joe just goes ahead and flamethrowers again, and that is it for Lucario. So right now it's 5-2, and at this point I'm already like, okay, so do I just put down that Joe won? Because this is just crazy right now. Joe volt switches into Cryogonal, and this is the end of the battle here. Freeze Dry kills the Empoleon, and the Floatzel is going to come out, and it's actually special Floatzel. Waterfall probably would have killed, but special Freeze Dry one shots the Floatzel, and Joe and the York Yveltals are moving to finals. So we have us and the Oakland Oma Stars going up against Joe and the York Yveltals. Fun fact for you guys, Joe and I are 1-1 against each other in playoffs. This is season 3 of the NPCL. Season 1, I lost to him in semifinals. Season 2, I beat him in semifinals. Season 3 is the ultimate tiebreaker. It's finals. We're 1-1. Actually, if you want to count regular season as well, we are 2-2. Actually, so actually no, I'm 3-1. Okay. So we beat him 3 times. He beat us 1 time throughout regular season and playoffs. But I'm not counting that, really. I'm counting playoffs. Joe and I believe, season 1, Joe was up and down throughout the season. Win, loss, win, loss. He came back, won a bunch of games straight, and he went to finals. He did narrowly lose. It was a 1-0, but Joe is 0-1 in finals. We are actually 2-0 in finals. We won last season of the NPCL, and we won a different league called the UPL, I believe it was. UPL, UPA, something like that. But we will be facing Joe. I will have a team builder out probably Saturday, sometime Saturday night. If not Sunday morning. The battle will be uploaded the day after my team builder goes up. So if the team builder goes up on Saturday night, the replay of the battle will be uploaded Sunday morning, maybe Sunday night. And if the team builder goes up on Sunday, then the battle will be up on Monday. But that is it for right now. I'm super hyped to be playing Joe in finals. We'll see who wins that. And I've been Brandon, and I